there, welcome back to Funky Froster. Today we're going to be making canestrelli. It's the typical cookie that you make in Italy. The ingredients you'll be needing are plain flour, butter, sugar, baking powder, lemon juice, and egg. The first step to making these delicious cookies is to take the flour, butter, and sugar and place that all in a bowl. And then I'm going to beat it up with this mixer. Beat that mixture up until the butter has completely incorporated into the flour and the sugar and it's become fluffy. Once your mixture is completely incorporated, like so, we're going to add the remaining ingredients. So that's the baking powder, the lemon juice, and 1 egg. And then beat again. And this time it's supposed to come all together and it's going to be a beautiful dough. Mix on a low, and then when you see that it's starting to come together, be on a high for about a minute. Use your spatula to smooth down the edges so that your beater can get everything and can mix evenly. I beat my mixture up and it's in a dough and it's so beautiful. Now you're just going to knead it a bit. Before we do that, don't forget to put flour on your bench so that the dough doesn't stick on the bench. Take your dough and just start kneading it until it comes together even more. And it's easy to roll out and cut into. Now I'm going to roll out my dough, and this dough can approximately make 48 cookies, which means I'm gonna roll them out pretty thin to get the perfect balance and to get a reasonable good amount of cookies out. And they're all even as well. Now I've rolled out my dough and it's not that thick, but it's also not that thin, because with these cookies, they're very delicate, so if you make them too thin, then when they cook in the oven and you take them out, they're just gonna crumble and it's not gonna be good. But if you make them too thick, then it's too heavy and you can't bite into it because it's just too mushy. So this is a medium. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cookie cutter. Now you can use whatever cookie cutter you want, but the typical cookie cutter to make these cookies is this flour cookie cutter, and it's got like a hole in the middle, so that's hollow. Once you cut all your cookies, you're just going to lay them on a tray and you're going to put them in the oven. Now I preheated the oven at 120 degrees and you're going to put them in for about 8 to 10 minutes or until they are golden, and when you pick them up they don't crumble in your hands. And ta-da! Here the cookies have come out of the oven and they are golden and beautiful. Now I'm going to put the rest of these cookies in the oven and then I'm just going to allow them to cool, and then I can do the final step. The final step to making these delicious cookies is adding some powdered sugar on top. Now this powdered sugar just basically adds a little more sweetness into like these buttery cookies. So just lightly coat them. And voila! Here we have our delicious canestrelli. If you like this recipe, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Tell me in the description below by giving me a cookie emoji if you like cookies. What else do you want me to cook? Ciao! Bye for now!